Everyone, it's Friday morning here, going to office, right? But I was watching one of the amazing business video and I thought, hey, I'm gonna share this with all the followers that I have on YouTube because this is really crazy. All right, here's the thing. If you're in business, if you're an entrepreneur, you're gonna love it. It's a fact that people would enjoy a product or service more if they're paying more. Isn't that crazy? Whatever money you're paying for your anything that you buy, anything that you do, if you pay less, you enjoy less. You get more pleasure if you pay more. Now it's a complete myth. People think that, hey, if I pay higher, I'm losing money. No. When you pay more money, you start to convince yourself that, hey, that product is good. I love that product. You start fantasizing yourself and living that product because you paid more. Okay? Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So that's the complete myth. So let me just tell you, I was watching Dan Lok video and he shared one incident that one of the big university, maybe Stanford or Harvard, they did one research. They put 5 bottles of wines for wine tasting. And what they did is, they asked the volunteers to taste the wines. They had wines starting from $5 and the expensive one, the 5th one was the $90. When they did the tasting, which one would people would have preferred the most? Imagine. Did they prefer the $5 wine or did they prefer $90? I'm sure you might have already guessed it. Most of the people, they chose the $90 wine, right? The story doesn't end here. They did the same test with people and they removed the price of the wines. And the most of the people that they chose the best wine was the $5 wine, okay? So what does that tell you? Story doesn't end here, okay? Hold on, let me just keep my bag. So story doesn't end here. By the way, I'm driving a car, man. It's amazing to drive a car in the US. It's so crazy. I just love it. So story doesn't end here, okay? And when the people who were testing the wine, especially with the bottles prices on, they had the MRI scanner or some analyzer, some machine stuck to them, which actually evaluated that the more higher the wine price was, when they move closer to that wine, the part in the brain which senses the pleasure, it grew more. It's amazing. What does that tell you? It tells you that, hey, if you've been underselling your product, don't do it. You need to increase your prices if you're in business, you're in consulting, coaching, whatever you're doing. Now, some of you might be thinking and saying, hey, Dave, but we have a very competitive market. How do we sell more? Hey, stop cribbing. Do you want to sell a Honda car or do you want to sell a Mercedes? You need to decide. If you're selling Honda and you're selling to the customers, it's completely different. What you can do, you can have another product which only caters to the people who are focusing on luxury, and the most of the people who are buying the expensive products, they're the least maintenance, okay? And one more example Dan gave, that his friend was running a garage or service station for cars. He said that the most of the trouble that I got was from the people who are driving the cheap cars, right? They're always cribbing. Oh man, the oil change, it's gonna cost this much? Oh my God. And the least bothered were the people who are driving the expensive cars. They don't care, right? Oil change, this much? Oh, sure, do it. It's no problem, right? So it's very difficult to manage people who are having the mediocre mindset or living average. So what you need to do is you need to reevaluate your business and think Am I serving the right audience? Am I positioning myself as Hyundai or Honda, or am I going to be a Mercedes or BMWs or even Porsche for that matter? And what kind of clientele I want to serve, right? Rather, I serve one client who gives me 50% of my revenue, then serve 100 or 1,000 clients, which gives me 1% each or 2% each, right? That's the decision that you need to make. All right. I think this is amazing, amazing, right? Stay tuned. This is your friend Dev Gadhvi, and you're watching Daily Dev Gadhvi. And I'm gonna load you guys up with all the information inside which I'm learning from the brilliant millionaires and billionaires. Okay, so stay tuned for more, and do me a favor, do share my videos with as many people as you can, because hey, we are all about giving, right? Keep giving more. All right, let's go for the drive. Let's go to office, man. All right, let me just put a seat belt on.